this carb, it's not the original carb. Thinking back, the original carb was crusty, rusty, crappy. Just, you know, like, I don't want to use that thing. So I put one of these 25s on it, the smaller jet. And I cleaned this thing. There shouldn't be anything wrong with it. But I'm going to take it off and try a different carb. I like that 1980 carb I had on here. This is the carb that was on there, I'm pretty sure, because it's the only one I have that's just a rat hole. It's been soaking all this time, but it's just a mess. Look up in there. See how nasty? I think you can see it's like crusted, rusted, nasty. Anyway, it's identical to the one I got on there. 3 holes up in the top for idle, slow speed. Now I clean that thing. And when I shot that brake fluid through there, it comes spraying up through those 3 holes. But on this one, it doesn't have the tube coming up from the bowl. It comes halfway up for full throttle to suck that through that way. So this one has to come up through the side chamber. Yeah, so here's the one I had on there. Like I say, it's identical. It's got the same 3 holes up in the top there. And then the fuel gets sucked up through here. And the needle meters it. And it's the same venturi. It's not like some of these 25s that are, see, this one's a little bit bigger venturi. So if I put the old 1980 carb, I like the way it ran with that carb. It has a 59D, but it's a 25 horse carb from 1980. So everything is kind of reconfigured, you know. It's not the same as the 70s carbs. That's why it only has the 59D jet in it instead of a 72 for a 25 horse from the 70s. But it takes a primer pump, which you can run down, I can run down to Home Depot and get a freaking primer bulb for a weed eater, you know, they got them down there, and hook that up to it. You know, you don't need one of these $100 primer pumps. Man, oh man, oh man, I had to use this linkage to get this thing proper. When I tested it the last time, I just popped the rod and, you know, it wasn't perfectly the way it should have been, but it still would run that way, but I didn't want to do it that way. So I used this thing. If you look at the roll pin over here, at wide open throttle, it's perfectly vertical. I think you can see it right there. That means the butterfly is horizontal. Now on this thing, there is no stop. I don't know what this little piece back here is for, but usually these roll pins will be longer and stop on something on the older carbs like the one that was on here. So this one you have to set it, and it's going all the way to the end of this cam, to the corner. Before on the other carb it would only go like to right about there. Now this thing still has a little bit of slop in it. Now I'm right before the first mark. So if I come up full throttle and then come back down, and it wants to stop on the mark. See right there is that little bit of slop I was talking about the last time. So man, it's such a pain in the butt to get out. If you do it like that, you've probably seen one of these videos before. If you snap it back, then it goes back. But if you don't snap it back, see, it stops right on the damn mark, or it should keep traveling, but it don't. Pisses me off too. It's like, come on, man, give me a freaking break over here. Try the old stuffing a rag in there, see if it'll pull some fuel through. I might have to get some way to squirt some fuel in there. Alright, let's see what happens with this carb. Oh boy, that finger. No, it's not going to get juiced up like that. Oh wow, it is, look. It'd be better to squirt something in there though. It'll warm up this time. Uh-oh. Easy, baby. That's the best of the two cars so far. Lean sneeze. See the slop in that thing? It does this. Like, it's right in the middle of the two marks. So this is a case where she runs better, sounds better, much quieter with the smaller carb. The carb looks like it's supposed to be on here, and it's going to be like I said in the last video, Sometimes you got to set these things where they want to run, not where you want them to run. What I was saying too, this thing has got play in it this way too. I can see it from this angle moving like that. Let's see, I'm not even going to put it up to start position. See what she does. I'm digging it. I need to get over there and get that thing cleaned up and ready to seal the, I got the O-rings. And I've got some sealer left over, but I'm going to need another tube just to be on the safe side. It's fuel resistant, Permatex, make a gasket. I use it on these motors to seal the whole thing, the block together, you know. Gas and oil resistant. See? There ain't nothing really on it. But it's still, you know, just take the wire brush, buzz it up a little bit. And then the new O-rings, boy, they look good, nice and fat. They almost look too fat. I did come back down the other day and clean this thing. But you can see, took the wire brush, cleaned it all up. I gotta get this hose off of here. This is all cleaned up. I got a funny feeling these damn things are going to be a pain in the ass staying in. So I brought this Permatex that Erica had picked up. This is just a gasket sealant. It's not a gasket maker. So I may have to put a little sticky on these because they're just, you know, I don't want them flopping around and everything. See, here's what the old one looked like. And here what the new one looked like. I think I saw somewhere, so stretch these things out first. Let's see the difference. Yeah, there's a difference. See the old one, all stretched out. We'll try it. Just see how is she gonna go. They, you know, it's a pretty tight squeeze, so they might just stay in there. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna flop around. I think it'll probably stay. Probably what I'm going to end up doing, get this thing on, and I got to get these off so I can torque this bottom. 24 hours, give it to dry, even though the stuff dries fast. I think it might even said 24 on it. Then shoot some oil and fuel inside here to get this lubed up. I didn't want to bring any oil in here, you know, before I do this, because this all has to stay clean. Oh, there we go. I don't need that other side off. Yeah, all that old black stuff wasn't that difficult. And there really wasn't that. I think that was the problem, like I said in the beginning. There wasn't that much stuff left on there on either side. You know, I think that's what caused the whole problem. They didn't put enough crap on it. So should I do that first or this first? They don't even give you the little nozzle anymore. Or not on this one. I'm going to knead it up a little bit. This was the last one they had. Oh, please, outboard gods, let this go good. Here it comes, baby. Ugh. I don't know about using the brush. It's going on pretty good. It's going on, man, it's the fastest I've ever used this stuff. This stuff will be, like I said, it's going to be tacky before I get to the other side. Brush, brush, brush. Get this out of this hole. Smooth this out. Soak some of it up. So you can't really get a good mound around these holes. But as tight as these things are these days, it better frickin' work. I don't want to do this again. I try to stay within this ring. I think it's going to be good. Using this to get it started. Ooh, that worked good. All right. Just keep going like that. And right now, just hand tight. Anyway, let's just go around lightly. See what we got here. Alright, there's number one. Oh man, I can't see. That says 3, that says 4, that says 12. That's a 5 or a 6. Shit, this I'm not torquing anything. Let me get them in there. And let me run and get my flashlight. I can't. Oh, I got my phone. Maybe I can see with that flashlight. That's a 3. There's the 2 right there. I should. Shit, I wish I had known this. I really thought it was going to go around. I didn't know they were numbered till the last minute. Alright, let's give it a little torque-a-rooney. I've got it set on 21. So we know that's number 1. Number 2 is right there. I knew it and I went right past it. This little flashlight wasn't charged, so it's not lasting. It's amazing how loose they get after you do a few. $11, 12, 13, 14. Oh. Man, it's got to be, I'm not kidding, it's got to be 95 back here. See how nice that looks?
You know the channel. Oh yeah, baby.